Hi, and welcome to the Weather Guru podcast for June 27, 2024, Thursday. We're going to be looking at just the U.S. weather warnings and watches here for the lower 48 United States. Thank you for joining me. Please be sure to subscribe to this channel for the latest interpretation of weather in the lower 48 as it becomes available here. Thank you for your support. Right now we have a tornado warning that's issued for North Dakota here, and this is for Billings and Stark County. There's hail outside of the tornado warning up to 3/4 inches. There's a radar indicated here, rotation here, as you can see. Flying debris is dangerous. Get to the lowest level of your home if you don't have a basement. You don't want to be outside. Cover vehicles. This is until 6:45 Mountain Daylight Time here. Tornado warning remains in effect for about the next 7 to 10 minutes here in that area, so you want to be careful here. You definitely want to protect everything, and you definitely want to make sure that you take care of everything as it becomes available here. So the tornado is located 9 miles south of Belfield here, or 21 miles southwest of Dickinson, South Dakota, moving east at 50 miles an hour. So these storms are moving very fast here in North Dakota area. Look at the velocity here, and you can see that we have those areas there. Storm relative velocity here shows you the coupling right there between Belfield and South Hart, southwest of Dickinson, South Dakota here, excuse me. And you can see the rotational aspect in here, right in here, and that's what a tornado is. That hook echo showing beautifully there, inbound and outbound there. The reds are outbound, greens are inbound. You can see right in there, right coming through southwest of Dickinson. Be very careful, South Dakota. There is a tornado on the ground, radar indicated, and it is moving very fast. That whole cell is moving very fast at 50 miles an hour there on the reflectivity there. So switching back to reflectivity, you can see this whole complex of storms here moving through Dickinson, New England, Bowman, South Carolina, and down on through, back in through Kansas here, back through the Black Hills of South Dakota here. I'm sorry, Black Hills of South Dakota here and North Dakota. So this is what we have. We have some storms out in front of it, some outflow boundaries here, Jamestown, Aberdeen, some popcorn thunderstorms, popcorn showers here coming through here, heading toward Fargo in about the next 2 hours. So now we also have severe thunderstorm warnings as well, not only in the Dakotas, but we also have severe thunderstorm warnings into Nebraska as well. This cell here, a lone cell here south of Mullen, Nebraska, and Seneca, Nebraska. This cell here is producing 60-mile-an-hour winds, radar indicated, severe thunderstorm, ping pong ball size hail, and 60-mile-an-hour gust. So you should take, people and animals should take precautions with the storm, as hail is greater than 1 inch here for Cherry, Grant, and Hooker counties in central Nebraska. Once again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning here into Nebraska, and most of these warnings are into the upper high plains, so North Dakota, South Dakota, of course, and down through the spine of central Nebraska here we have these severe thunderstorm warnings. Now looking at the big picture, we do have some more warnings into Kansas, but those are the same thing for hail. There is some reports of lawn furniture or trash cans twig wind damage here that's being reported, as some of these cells may bow echo out and produce strong winds, outflow boundaries, and strong winds on the ground. So this is a report that came in about 10 minutes ago of lawn furniture and trash cans being displaced for this severe thunderstorm warning down into Nebraska here. And so we have that there. I'm just giving you the bigger picture here for these severe thunderstorm warnings. And once again, that's a cell here, and there's a bunch of severe thunderstorm warnings, of course, in North Dakota and South Dakota. Once again, most of those are for straight line winds and hail, besides that tornado warning I just showed you. Now, flash flood continues to impact the Four Corners area. So if you're in Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, be very careful, as you guys have had heavy rain through the Rocky Mountain range, through the spine of the Continental Divide, down into Mexico, mountains of Sangre de Cristi Mountains, and all of that there. As you can see, heavy rain continues in that area. Also south of Provo, Utah as well. So this is going to continue to rotate its way on through here, and we want to be very careful to turn around, don't drown. Like I said, protect, life and liberty and property and animals and livestock, and just continue as these rivers are swollen, and some of these creeks and lakes, high mountain streams are swollen here as it continues. And remember, a lot of them are still dealing with snow melt as well through the high Rockies above 11,000 feet, 12,000 feet. That's also compounding the reservoirs and things of that nature too. So this heavy rain will continue way west of Denver, Breckenridge, Summit County, all the way out here in the southwest Denver, Durango, up through Grand Junction and over towards Utah, south of Salt Lake City. Be very careful in those areas and some of those mountain passes and valleys. That's what we have going on here. Heat is taking over the eastern 2/3 of the country here, and this dome has continued to be heat in here, and that's produced a lot of showers and thunderstorms too, but nothing severe. That's great news. We'll get a break tomorrow, then heat continues for Saturday Saturday, Sunday, Monday for the eastern two-thirds of the country, as well as the desert southwest. The monsoonal flow is helping out, as you can see with that, sort of a semi-monsoonal flow. Out west in the Pacific Northwest, things are quiet and good. Just your typical garden variety weather to be expected out there as well. This has been your update for Weather Guru for 6/27/2024 for the lower 48. Thank you for listening. So be subscribed to this episode and next.